You just have to be willing to put yourself out there. And once you do, the magic will begin to happen. I'm happy to use my life as an example so that others can learn. You may have to let some things go before you become successful. Success looks different on everybody, and so does the process. Some of you want success but don't want to let go of the exact thing that's in your way of obtaining success. You can't have it both ways. Welcome to Living Your Truth with Tavares. Wow, thank you. I am living in my blessing. Thank you so much. This is great. Wow. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him. What's up to everybody up top? What's up to everybody in the middle? And what's up to everybody down here around me? Hope everyone's doing great today. Thank you for joining us for another great episode of Living Your Truth with Tavares. And I hope that everyone is feeling great today. What's up to everybody around the world who continues to support the show? Thank you, thank you, and thank you. And if you're just now tuning in for the first time, welcome, and we thank you too. Today we're going to be talking about love me or love me not. And the whole point of this show is to simply, highlight, sometimes we get around our friends and family and people can be judgmental, right? And it could be difficult on the relationship or relationships, as in plural. So when it comes to this whole love me or love me not concept that I came up with, it's really about acceptance, not only acceptance of self, but really acceptance of who we are and how we have evolved into who we are at the moment. And then, of course, our goals and dreams and ambitions of who we would like to become. And again, this is all fluid, right? Because change happens every single day. So I wanted to highlight some things when it comes to love me or love me not. I myself have been going through some personal things where I feel like people have been very judgmental. They still are judgmental. And so my attitude in this new season is, well, hey, love me or love me not, because I'm not going to be living up to someone else's expectations. It's too draining. It's too much, right? So I came up with this whole topic of discussion because this is how I've been feeling. And I've been like, okay, well, let me see. We're grown adults now. And so I feel like if you can't accept me for who I am, as I am, and you want me to change this and change that, well, then love me or love me not. And that's it. That's it. There's no need for even discussion, in my opinion, at that particular point. Now, doesn't mean the door is shut on that forever. It just means right now I'm not going to entertain the BS. I'm just not going to do it because I don't treat people that way. I'm not going to make someone feel like they're inadequate or they can't fit in right now with me. If you're going to fit in, you're going to fit in now or later, but you're going to fit in regardless. So, love me or love me not is about also self awareness, self recognition, and to also understand the value of who you are, right? There's no need for us to hang the value of who we are on someone else's opinion or to attach it to someone else's I don't know, thought process or belief system or whatever the case may be. So that's where I'm going with love me or love me not, and I mean that. I mean that. I mean, I think I'm a great person to love. But hey, other people may differ that. They may think, nope, you're not worthy of my love. That's fine too. I'm not going to lose any sleep. What I'm getting at right now is I don't want to put myself in a position to give that power up to anyone else. And a lot of us have. I've done it before. That's why I can speak to it. And a lot of us are doing it right now. We're trying to be something to make someone else love us. And the reality is that we got to be loving ourselves. We have to be in that space. We have to be able to draw a sand in the line and say, okay, this is the line I'm not going to cross. Because for someone to love you or love you not is for them to accept you as you are or not. And that's why we give them the choice. You can love me or you can love me not. Which is it? Because I don't do the middle of the road. There is no gray area. There's no need for a gray area when we can see it clear as day. Right, right. Okay. And that's why we're talking about love me or love me not. Because authenticity deserves respect. Loving people as they are allows them to be authentic, which fosters mutual respect. When we accept others without trying to change them, we honor their individuality and life experiences. People thrive when they feel seen and appreciated for who they truly are, not for how they measure up to someone else's expectations. We want to be who we want to be. We want to be seen as we want to be seen. And the only way to do that is to be your true self. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. How y'all doing? I am moi. Today we're talking about love me or love me not. It's important to know that about yourself. Are you going to let people love you or love you not? Are you going to let people love you and still judge you? Are you going to be in need, air quotes, of that love? Because you don't need to. You can love yourself just as much as anyone else can love you. Trying to force someone to change to fit your preferences creates tension, resentment. True love and care are unconditional, and embracing someone's unique traits strengthens relationships and builds trusts. Accepting others as they are also encourages them to do the same for you. So we're also leading by example, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Because no one is perfect. Everyone has flaws, and loving people as they are acknowledges the shared imperfections or the shared imperfections of humanity. That's what we're sharing when we love people beyond their flaws. Expecting perfection sets unrealistic standards that no one can meet, which can lead to disappointment and frustration. Instead, embracing others' imperfections helps build a foundation of understanding and compassion on a regular basis. So when we acknowledge someone else's flaws, hey, we're showing them, you know what? No judgment. I see you. It's all good. Love me or love me not. When you love people despite their flaws, you create space for growth and healing. Loving someone doesn't mean ignoring their shortcomings. It means choosing to accept them without judgment while supporting their journey toward becoming better. No one's perfect. We all have to work at this thing called life, this thing called self, this thing called parenting, this thing called grandparenting. I mean, look, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. We have to be mindful. We have to be in this space because it's a reflection of self love. It's a complete reflection of self love. The way we treat others often reflects how we treat ourselves. When you love others as they are, you reinforce the idea that you, me, you too, deserve love and acceptance. It creates a cycle of kindness and understanding that extends inward and outward, what I call the circle of good. I've used this term before. That's exactly what it is right there. That's the circle of good. Criticizing or judging others harshly can stem from personal insecurities. By practicing unconditional love for others, we learn to apply that same grace to ourselves, fostering a healthier and more compassionate mindset. This is where we're going with love me or love me not. It's a real thing. We don't have to jump through hoops for people to see us. See yourself. Just see yourself, and you're good to go. You have to trust that. You have to know that. Feel that in your bones. Feel it in your spirit, your soul. Feel it. Feel it. It's super important. Love me or love me not. Take me as I am. Don't try to change me. Because if someone's trying to change you, that means they don't accept you for what you are, the way you are, and how you stand in front of them at that moment, whether they're in front of you or not. So we want to be mindful of that, right? We want to be mindful of where we are putting our energy, spending our time, and who we're doing all the above with, because this is our energy. This is our time. We want to be intentional about it. We just do. We want to get as much out of our relationships healthy, that is, as much healthiness as possible. And we want to give that to people as well. Okay, okay, get it, got it, good. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We will be right back. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. How y'all doing today? We are doing great over here. We're talking about love me or love me not. And all that comes with that, right? All that extra stuff that we don't need because we are more than enough to love ourselves. Besides, loving yourself, hey, look, it also promotes emotional safety. I love this. When you love someone as they are, you create a safe space for emotional vulnerability. I love that because it's so true. And this is what I also provide to my members and the people that I serve as well. See, people feel more comfortable sharing their true feelings and experiences when they know they won't be judged or criticized. And so we create that space. We cultivate that, in fact, right here at Living Your Truth with Tavares. That's what we be doing. This emotional safety strengthens bonds and deepens trust. And it does. Amongst me and the staff, it completely has done that and it will continue to do that because they understand that I speak and move with a level of transparency that makes other people uncomfortable. And that's okay because we're all learning and we're all practicing. Hello, come on now. A relationship built on acceptance allows for honest communication and mutual support. When people feel safe, they're more likely to open up, work through challenges, and grow together. Look, it encourages authentic connections when we do it like that. Loving people as they are also helps you to form genuine connections. No more pretending. Pretending like a polished or perfect version of yourself creates a superficial bond that embraces phoniness, just fake stuff. Who wants the fake stuff? I want the real stuff. Embracing the real person fosters a deeper, more meaningful relationship. So let's not foster the fake stuff because the fake stuff, is superficial. Only lasts for so long. It's like a dopamine hit. That's it. That's it. Dopamine hit. Quick, short, precise, done. Not long lasting. Okay? When you allow others to show their true selves, they feel more connected to you. Ever hang out with somebody, you just meet them, y'all share a story, and you feel like you've known them forever? That's that connection. Authentic connections are more fulfilling, sustainable, because they're based on truth, not pretense or performance. See, this is what we give ourselves. When I speak of love me or love me not, that's what I'm talking about. If you don't recognize that in myself, then clearly I'm not showing that enough about myself. And that's the thing, too. How we treat ourselves, we teach other people how to treat us. How we show up to ourselves, we teach other people how to show up to us. So if you're always late, don't be mad when your friend is late getting to you. That's just the facts. But not everybody wants to hear that because they're not willing to hear that. Love me or love me not, it also reduces stress and conflict. Constantly trying to change someone can create unnecessary stress and conflict in the relationship. Been there, done that, not fun. Loving someone as they are eliminates the pressure to fix, air quotes, them and lets you focus on appreciating the positive aspects of the relationship. See, love me or love me not. This is what we are also giving to ourselves. See, when there's judgment in the relationship, y'all know how it go. Turbulence, period. Period, period, period. And no one wants to feel judged by their significant other. That is no bueno. Not a good look at all. Acceptance fosters peace as it removes the expectation for others to meet impossible standards. When you stop trying to control others, you'll find more harmony and joy in your interactions. And that's real talk because we're able to be intentional in that space. And it's so healthy to be intentional in that space because to love me is to, well, it's to love me. And to not love me is to not love me. So I hope that the way I treat myself and the way that I pour into y'all, you guys love me. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares, and we love everybody. We'll be right back. Every time you try to change the mood,
Every time you get it in abundance, always trying to fuck you in the water. Tell myself that I'm sorry. Always trying to make it, but I'm fucked. Every time you get it, you just want it.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. How y'all doing? Thank you for being here with us again on another great episode. Today we're talking about love me or love me not. And that's because it puts us in a position to celebrate diversity when we love someone as they are. Everyone is unique. Everyone is unique. And loving people as they are celebrates that diversity. I want to be very clear about that. That's also what we're promoting. Differences in personality, culture, values, and perspectives make life richer, more interesting, to be quite clear with you. Embracing those differences allows you and I to learn and grow. That's what life's about, right? Learning, growing. Rejecting someone because they don't fit a specific mold limits your ability to experience the world fully. That's why we don't do that. Don't judge a book by its cover. You're going to look crazy. Embracing those differences allows you to learn and grow. I'm going to say that again. Rejecting someone because they don't fit a specific mold limits your ability to experience the world fully. Remember those words. By loving people as they are, you open up yourself to new perspectives, people. We open ourselves up. Don't you want that in life? New perspectives, deeper understanding of humanity? Of course you do, because life is going to change. You're going to want more out of life eventually. There's so much more to life than logos, brands, Instagram, and social media. I know, I know. Some people don't think so, but the fact of the matter is, there is. So we want those perspectives on humanity, right? Because we're a part of it, we're contributing to it. When we talk about love me or love me not, I'm simply saying, hey, did you accept me or not? That's all. That's it. Some people have a tough time with acceptance. Some people have a tough time with being accepted, and then, of course, accepting others. So, this is why we have these conversations to hopefully shed some light on those conversations. Hopefully, they encourage these right here, what we're talking about, encourages someone else out there to have a conversation with somebody to gain some clarity. That is helpful. That is healthy. When we are loving people, we allow ourselves to build resilience within the relationship. The relationship grows stronger. We're building an unconditional acceptance of one another. When you love people as they are, you create a solid foundation. We can stand on that foundation and we can withstand challenges and disagreements on that foundation. That's what's great about the friendships that I have. 38 years, 37 years. Because we are able to stand on a solid foundation. We've had many disagreements. We've had many challenges. But we also understand that acceptance fosters the patience and the empathy during those tough times that we have had with each other. And so instead of us getting upset with each other, we just have a talk. We have a conversation. It may start off a little heated, but that goes away within moments because we remember how close we are, the love, the bond, the friends, the family, etc. And that typically will bring us down and, kind of slow us down. Instead of falling apart, when conflicts arise, relationships based on acceptance grow. They grow stronger. And that's what me and my friends have. And I'm grateful for that, right? Super grateful. People feel valued even when mistakes are made, which encourages resolution and continued connections. It's all about connections. All about connections. How do you relate to people? That's why I love this topic. Love me or love me not. How you feel about you gives off a vibration of how people are going to feel about you. I believe that. No doubt about it. So if you are insecure about yourself, that's going to be the vibe you give off. If you're confident, that will be the vibe you give off. If you're kind and loving, that will be the vibe you give off. Some people pick it up, some people don't. I myself, I pick it up. I'm somewhat of an empath, so I can pick up people's energy real quick. The room real quick. I can read it real quick. And I'm grateful for that because it's like my superpower. So I'm okay with that. That's pretty cool. Today's show is going down. It's going down right here. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Look alive in 25. This is Living Truth with Tavares. We are going to pay some bills. Ching ching, and be right back.
Slay me on the beat.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. How y'all doing today? We're talking about love me or love me not. Because accepting people as they are, that's a good look. We don't want to be judgmental, right? I mean, we've all done it. Like, we've all done it, but we all know that it's not a good look. We know we don't feel good about that. And if you do, I hope you stop. But do you. Do what you got to do. It also liberates both parties when we love us as we are. Trying to mold someone into your ideal version of them can feel suffocating to both you and the other person. So that's why we don't do it. We don't want to put people in a box like that, and we sure the hell don't want to assume that they are going to be okay with that, because loving them as they are liberates you from unrealistic expectations anyway. It also frees them to be themselves. I've also been so grateful and fortunate about that in my life. All my friends, people I've come across, they've not only allowed me to be myself, but they've been able to be themselves. The mutual freedom creates space for joy, creativity, and authenticity in your relationship. We're also able to foster this right there within the relationship, given that we're available to it. It allows both people to grow at their own pace without the pressure of meeting someone else's demands. Who wants that? Nobody wants that. People want to work together. Relationships want to thrive, and they're going to thrive because the individuals involved in those relationships are willing to work together. Love me or love me not. And a part of that is working together. Again, embracing, accepting people, meeting them where they're at. It's a true expression of love when we do that. At its core, love is about acceptance. Loving people as they are, that shows you care. And you care for them isn't conditional, it's unconditional. We all have choices, and it's about lifting as we rise. We vault their essence and humanity, and we value it as well. So we're lifting them and we're valuing them. People love that. They love to be seen. Don't you like to be seen? And the best way for that to happen is for us to love people as they are. Remember, it's a true expression of love. Conditional love can make people feel inadequate or unworthy. I've been there and it sucks. Let me tell you. But true love, however, is transformative. You ever been truly in love with yourself? I had to be in love with myself in order to, that's right, go through my transformation, because it wasn't about the highlights. It was about navigating the grind of it, right? And coming out the other side and coming out whole and fulfilled, right? True love is transformative. It provides the support and encouragement people need to thrive simply because they're valued as they are. When we value people as they are, we really encourage them as they encourage us. That's the beautiful thing about people accepting people as they are. Love me or love me not. Love me or love me not. Period. Do not shortchange yourself to fit in with somebody else or to get them to love you. You love you first, because guess what? They're only going to love you as much as you love yourself. And that is the truth. They're only going to value you as much as you value yourself. And that's the truth. If you're not valuing yourself and that is being witnessed by other people, do not act brand new when they want to pull one over on you. And that's real. You got to keep your head on a swivel. And you got to understand that it matters how you treat yourself. It matters if you're going to drive drunk. People are watching you. Your people are watching you. Your friends are watching you. It matters if you're going to, pull a heist. People are watching you. And you're also influencing people. Make no mistake. A lot of us don't think that we're influencers. But here's the thing. We've been influencers our whole life. Don't think Instagram just made you an influencer. It did not. TikTok did not make you an influencer. We've all been influencers over time. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everyone who continues to stream us around the world. Today, we've been talking about love me or love me not. Okay, this is about loving people as they are, right? Because authenticity deserves respect. Trying to force someone to change or to fit your preferences only creates tension and resentment. So let's not do that. It's not a good look. Besides, no one is perfect. When you love people despite their flaws, you create space for growth and healing. We're all about that here at Living Your Truth with Tavares. Besides, it's a reflection of self love. Criticizing or judging others harshly can stem from personal insecurities. So you're telling on yourself there, buddy. It also promotes emotional safety. A relationship built on acceptance allows for honest communication and mutual support. If you want a great relationship, show mutual support along with transparency. They will go a long way because it encourages authentic connections. When we allow others to show their true selves, they feel more connected to us. That is the power of loving someone as they are. It also helps to reduce stress and conflict. Acceptance fosters peace as it removes the expectation for others to meet impossible standards. There are no standards out there, y'all. There's just what you believe within yourself. Besides, it celebrates diversity. Rejecting someone because they don't fit a specific mold limits your ability to experience the world fully. So every time we judge someone, every time we don't attend an event because someone else is going to be there, we're just missing out, period. It builds resilience in relationships too, when we love people as they are. Instead of falling apart when conflict arises, relationships based on acceptance, they grow and get stronger. So have confidence within yourself and know that hey, if it doesn't work out, it's going to be okay because you are resilient and you're worth that, right? It liberates both parties too when we love people as they are. The mutual freedom creates space for joy, creating an authentic feeling and relationship between the two people. And that's real. Who doesn't want authenticity in relationships? I know I do. It's true. And it's a true expression of love when we accept people as they are. Conditional love can make people feel inadequate or unworthy. True love, however, is transformative, and we love that. See, love me or love me not is about accepting others as well as accepting yourself. And not being afraid to let people know, hey, if you're not riding with me, if you're not rocking or vibing with me, that's cool. Because that shows confidence too. If you want to say hello and reach out, email us at livingyourtruthpodcast@gmail.com. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Living Your Truth Podcast. And then, of course, on X at LIV as a Victor, IN, the letter U, the letter R, and the word truth. Follow us there as well. And hey, in the meantime, love yourself, love each other, and live your truth. Peace.